Hello and welcome to Firearm Freedom. This is going to be my review of this cheap but awesome build that I just did. This was probably by far the least amount of money I've ever put into an AR-15. And surprisingly, it is literally one of my funnest builds that I've ever put together. So obviously, as you guys could probably already tell with this build, I went with kind of a retro themed setup, if you will. Nothing specific. I wasn't trying to match any original build or anything like that, but I really just wanted to do just everything that I thought was pretty cool in a retro little AR pistol build. So as you guys can see, I went with the Anderson. This is just their standard mil-spec carry handle. And believe it or not, guys, once I threw this on the upper, which is a just standard 10.5 PSA upper, this is just their nitride finish, and I got the one without the bolt carrier group and without the charging handle because I actually already had both of those just lying around at home. Once I threw this carry handle on, it was pretty much right on the money out of the box. I was able to hit it about an inch left of center at 25 yards as soon as I took it out of the box, which I was pretty impressed about. Normally I have to do at least some sighting in. With this, it was just one click over and I was good to go. By far, my favorite thing about the entire build was this sling. The sling that I went with is the Troy GAU-5 sling. You guys will recognize this sling if you've seen any reviews of the Troy GAU. This sling is absolutely phenomenal. It's actually used of original mil-spec GI surplus material, and you can see it's paracorded on here. I used it on the end of my KK blade on the back, and just like it says in the instructions on the original, I wrapped it around the front sight post up at the front. So not only does it give it an awesome look, in my opinion, or super retro look, it's actually really, really functional. I found that how this sling was just a little bit thicker than your general slings on the market made it much more comfortable when it was shouldered. I was really, really pleased, and honestly, guys, I only spent $14 on the sling on Troy's website. It was $14, it shipped in like 4 days, and I was pretty impressed with that. I used a company called SAA, and this is their SA15 lower. I just actually picked up another one of these lowers to do another build that you guys will see coming out here soon, but I've been thoroughly impressed with these SAA lowers for the price. I was gonna order an Anderson, but by the time I got all said and done, this was actually cheaper for me to get at the shop where I work than it would have been for me to get an Anderson shipped in. So I was pumped about that. All the pins and everything fit just fine. So working on to the internals, I literally used just everything standard mil-spec Anderson. I picked up your standard mil-spec parts kit, and it just worked out just fine. It's not a match grade build by any means, guys. It was just something for fun. I only put about 100 rounds through it so far, but I didn't have any issues at all. I ran 80 rounds of tool ammo, steel case, and 20 rounds of just XM193, and I had no issues. I ran 4 different magazines throughout, and there was no issues with the magazines either, so I've been really pleased at the fact that I only have a little bit over $400 into this build, and it's just so awesome so far. A lot of people are going to look at this build and immediately say, man, I wish you put, a quad rail up here, or I wish you just got rid of the carry handle and threw a red dot, or put a flashlight on here, or whatever. And those are all valid concerns, and I absolutely love rifles like that. But the reason I did this build is to get it exactly how you see here. I have a really, really big soft spot for just old school looking rifles or old school feeling rifles. To me, I just love shooting them so much, and I also love collecting firearms like that. Not every firearm in my collection is used for, go to war purpose or a bump in the night purpose. A lot of the guns that I have on inventory here at the Firearm Freedom compound are just for collecting purposes, and I have a blast shooting them. So with this, I know I could have done a lot more, but I just wanted to keep it stock. And this goes to show you guys that you really can do a build for a pretty economical price. So that's going to be it. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. I just wanted to give this little build here some spotlight and show you guys what I did with it, and it's worked out great for me so far. I'll be sure to give you guys an update review in the future after I get a little bit more of a round count on it. I have a build and another rifle coming in my inventory again super soon, so stay tuned for some cool footage to come out on those. And also be sure to click the link down in the description. It'll bring you down to my Instagram account. Give it a follow because it'll give you guys an update as soon as I get one of those things. You'll see it a little bit sooner than when it comes on the YouTube account here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more great videos to come soon.